Hey guys, how you going? Trav here. A little bit of a scenery change in this room, moving some stuff around, and then I get to look at and a sort of crap in the background. Well, also some Deadmau5 head. See, look at this. This is the first one I ever made. If you look inside, you can just see a whole lot of wiring, computer fans, battery cords, and actually, if you look at that and see a cage-looking thing, it actually made out of hanging baskets. I put two hanging baskets together and then used metal tin snips, and then cut it out. And then also in the back, if you look here, you can see this is when I look at them. Computer fans, see that's how wearing because it's completely covered in fur. There's a computer fan in there. Sorry, there. See, computer fan. There's like three in there. Oops, the eye fell out. Hello. There's three computer fans in there. There's one actually above between the eyes. There's a fan like right here, and there's a fan either side, the back, like one over here and one over there. It is. This is the first one I ever made. You go have a look. Deadmau5 head. But what I do over here is instead of making, I want to make it lighter and make it paper mache this time instead of having the wire cage in there. So what I did was this lampshade. You're looking at it going, what's it going to do with this lampshade? But then you see paper mache the outside, let it dry, take it off, paper mache it again. And there you go, you do have a sphere that I can use for a Deadmau5 head. And then we'll want to have all the wiring and the cage in it, basically, or the hanging basket. So it will be a lot lighter. And this time I want to make it smoother so I can paint it. It's having this fur on it, because having that fur, even though I was wearing that inside at a gaming expo, it got really hot even with the fans on. It does get really hot. And people are like, oh, can I wear it? And I was like, kind of like, it kind of stinks in there. Some people still did wear it. But yes, what's not the vlog? I don't want to. The vlog's not about Deadmau5 heads. It could be. If you want to make it, if you want to know a vlog about Deadmau5, I can make one. Sit there for a while. Deadmau5 is a DJ from, sorry if I'm wrong, Toronto, Canada. And look, no, I say DJ because if people don't know, understand like what he is, more of an entertainer. He says because when people think of DJ, just think of a guy who's got one song, two songs, put them together, and that's it. But he's not like that. Stuff's like right from the beat, right to everything, making the sample sounds himself, putting all the songs together. Well, that's basically what he is. So, like, that's still a DJ, but yes, on the better form of DJ, not like I know some DJ just mixes stuff down at your local club. But I want to talk about today, vlog bad day at work vlog. I'm a baker. I start at 1 in the morning, wake up at 12:30. Go there. Sometimes I work at a supermarket bakery, and after get like the produce load comes in, loads come in truck, pallets, and all the fresh produce on that. And what I have to do is take it off and move it into basically have the produce room is refrigerated and have a smaller fridge at the back, which is cooler for like the special type of stuff that needs to stay really cold. Otherwise, it wilts really easily. And that pallet's normally right at the front of the truck. And so take it off and put it straight at the back, and everything can go in after that. It only takes like 20 minutes, like 6 or 7 pallets. But today there was like 18 pallets. So I'm just like, oh, when I saw the list the guy gave, I'm just like, oh, fuck's sake. But 16, it was like 16 spots. So one pallet was like, on top of another one. So that a couple of them were like that. So it does equal 16 spots. And so what I was doing is trying to find the fresh produce. Sorry, not the fresh, the fresh cut one, the one that needed to go into the back fridge. Normally right at the front, but this time it was like way at the back. I was trying to find it for ages. It was right at the back. So I'm wheeling these 16 pallets into the shop, into the produce section. I had to wheel them out into the store, wasting all of my time. And then eventually got one from the back, wheeled it into the fridge at the back there, then come back in, close the doors, walked out there, signed the paperwork saying that we got it, it was all right, stuff, temperature, stuff like that. Give it to the guy, close the door, truck drives off. Then I have to walk back to the produce section with the pallet jack. Had an electric one. It did stuff up every time you tried to lift something. The horn would go beep, and then when it moves, he's like beep 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 beep. It sounded like you were sending Morse code or trying to lift a pallet. And so I ended up using a manual pallet jacking the ones that you have to go up down up down up down up down, and then eventually get there. Moving all the pallets back into the produce section, which did take me a very long time. I did start at 1 o'clock in the morning, sign on. I eventually walked into the bakery at 2. So I was an hour behind, but that makes it even more hour behind because normally as soon as I walk in there, it's like lights, turn the prover on, turn the oven on, get stuff in the prover, put stuff straight in the oven. But then maybe an hour behind, again there at 2, it puts me even more than an hour behind by having to wait for everything to turn on and heat up. So this morning when I left, there was still a whole lot of stuff to make. Not a lot of people happy, but then there's not much I can do about it. When you get a produce truck that big, it's kind of out of my hands. I don't like doing it, but I've just been told, you know, you got to do it. So, oh well, what can you do? But yes, bad day at work vlog. Vlog number. I'm not sure what I'm up to now. I did skip a couple of days, sorry, but bad day at work. And Deadmau5 said, that's like the highlight of this vlog. Highlight of this vlog, Deadmau5 said, the downside of this vlog, bad day at work. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.